Peace, y'all. I wanted to talk to you today real quick about words. Just want to remind you that words are very powerful. What are words? Words are nothing more than symbols. Symbols that have been created for you to learn and know what something is. So, with words, the physical speaking right now, me speaking words, this is how we create our existence because we use words to give meaning to things. Now think about when you're speaking inside to yourself. Nobody can hear it but you. That's still using words because you're hearing words in your brain, your consciousness, whatever you want to call it. I can walk up to somebody and say, I love you. And using those words with the energetic intention behind it, I'm now strengthening that person. Same thing happens when you say it to yourself inside. You're now strengthening yourself. Just as opposite. Fuck you. I say that to somebody and I may belittle them. I may cause an irritation in them. Now all of a sudden there's a chemical change in their body as well as mine at the same time as saying it. Words are that powerful. We give meaning to these words. By us giving meaning to these words, that's our energetic intention behind what we're saying. So whoever created a lot of the words we use in our society, particularly the English language, there's a thought out there that a lot of words were created to keep us under a spell. We cast spells with our words. And just as we cast lower vibrational bad spells, you can do the opposite and cast high vibrational good uplifting spells on people as well as yourself. You can do that. Everybody can do that. You may not know you're that powerful, but I'm telling you, you are. It's all connected. Why do you think they say spell out that word? Spell. You're casting spells. The hidden messages are right there, hidden in plain sight. Hey, how do you spell something? Hey, how do you spell cat? You're using the word spell again. It's simple, man. A wise man once told me, don't speak unless it improves upon the silence. And that stuck with me. Stuck with me good. Words are so powerful. So unless you're ready to improve upon the amazing silence that exists around us, don't speak. The power of words. They say the pen is mightier than the sword. Because the pen gives the word that tells the swords to take action. The pen gives the word. Communication. Words. Power. I'm just saying. I could go on and on today about so many different words and the deeper meanings of what they mean. I'm not here for all that right now, and I'm sure all of you know a lot of different words and their meanings. I get it. And type down in the comments below different words that you think have spells or different deeper meanings that we're unaware of. I just want to give one example today that a lot of people use this word in our society that don't even think about it when they use it. And I want to just break it down to you from a different perspective and think about the origins of the word as well. So the word bless. Bless. A lot of people use the word bless. A lot of people use it. What is bless? Bless you. I bless you. Bless. I'm blessing you. Bless. Spell it out. Be less. That's what it says, right? Separate the be from less. Be less. So now, am I casting a spell on you and telling you to be less? I'm making you less than what you are? Way back in the day, the origins of bless are tied in with special ritual acts of sprinkling blood on altars, sacrificing yourself. This goes way back. Weird origins. Bless. And we say it all the time. So there's a theory out there that when I say bless to you, I'm casting a spell on you to be less. Be less. Lower your energy. Not cool, man. So instead of using bless, how about you use the word bliss? Bliss. One letter change. There's nothing in the origins of bliss with sacrifice and weird stuff from way back when, way before our times. Bliss. Start saying bliss. Bliss means happy. A natural state of happiness. Bliss. So if you want, instead of using the word bless, try to pre-program yourself to use the word bliss. Think about it. Also, the visual symbol of words. Mainstream media uses a lot of placement of words to plant seeds in your subconscious mind. They do it in, obviously, the evil ways, if you look into this stuff. So I do it as well. I'm going to let you in on a secret today with my CDs and my merchandise and products and anything I do. I always put subliminal messages in there to plant seeds in your subconscious mind as well, but it's good messages. So my sticker that I have that you can buy on my website, if you take note to the sticker, there's a focal point area in the center. In knowledge, it says now. N-O-W. And the circle, that circle, is the focal point for the eye. The eye. The eye. So when you look at my sticker, I'm subconsciously planting a seed in your mind. You see the eye of Horus already. That's another symbol. You see the word seek knowledge, gain wisdom. Now I'm planting those words in your brain. And also subconsciously, you're seeing now. Right now. Because right now is all that matters. So little things like that. It's all symbolism. All hidden messages. It goes deep. And I'm not going to go too deep today. I'm just keeping it simple. So speaking of the eye, I wanted to show you guys something that I thought of and kind of figured out, I guess, whatever. The word eye. So the word eye looks like this, right? Eye. Eye. So when we're speaking of our eyeballs, the word eye is now a word that we create something with. We're speaking something into existence. We're speaking of a material item, which is our eye. It's a three-dimensional item. I can touch it. I can make it. You know, it's like, you know, wood. I speak of a piece of wood. You know, we call this wood for whatever reason. Speaking this into existence. I'm speaking of a material item, a three-dimensional item in this realm. So whoever came up with this, look at this for a second. Eye. You have two eyes. So when I'm speaking of my eyeballs, I'm speaking of two eyeballs. I have two eyes. So the word eye, I think, is pretty funny that it's spelled like this with those two E's, and E's kind of look like eyes to see. See me? You see me? You see me. Eye. So that's another form of symbolism. We're speaking of something that resembles what we're speaking of. Now there's a lot of words out there that will be the same word, but it will have a separate meaning, right? So we're speaking of eye. So eye, speaking of the three-dimensional object in my body, you saw the word, resembles your eyeballs. When I speak of myself, I speaking of one single I. So what does that mean? It means I got kids in the video. So I, speaking of my third eye, it's another symbol, a hidden symbol. I, the self. I, that's my body. That line is my body. And then the separated dot is representing that third eye. The single I. Speaking of me, I, when I say a sentence, I am going to the store. I'm speaking of myself. The hidden message there is your third eye, your self, knowledge of self. It goes deep. So that's all I wanted to hit y'all with today. Words. Just think about your words. Start observing different words. I think I gotta go feed these kids some breakfast real quick. Peace, y'all.